we wanted to talk about Dead Man's Chest. You know what I mean? Like, what did you think, man? Did you watch both movies? Did you just watch that one?
Yeah, real one. I watched. You talking about the one after The World's End?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I ended up watching it the other day when we failed to record. Um, I think Dead Man's Chest. I feel like it has some good, but like I feel like man, that shit dragged a bit, man.
What?
Like I liked it, but like dude, like I had to stop. I had like an hour or something left. I just stopped, waited a day, went back to it. You know, it's like I feel like there's some parts
What?
where you can cut out and you can make it fun. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because
nah,
like,
nah, you
dude,
gotta break it down. You gotta break it down
all
because
right,
this
so
this is
check it,
the first
right?
time I've ever heard this.
Check it, right? The beginning of the movie, right? We have to hear multiple times. I must get the compass, or I can free Elizabeth. You hear that from
Yes,
different
sir.
people each time. You hear I'm doing it. You hear multiple things at the same time. Where honestly, like think about where we can actually start the movie. I feel like because I was watching something else too, and I was seeing them talk about it too. It's like we get a good Jack Sparrow intro to the movie, right? Per usual. But like,
Facts.
imagine if we start off the movie when Turner gets to Will gets to the island, and that motherfucker Jack Sparrow's just on the throne, covered in paint, and like, bro, what the fuck just happened? How did we get here? And then everybody's gonna say the same thing anyway from that point. So you can be like, boom. Hey, I need your compass. I got free Elizabeth. You do the same thing you did in the intro to right there.
But he had to get the compass though, or at least a map to the compass.
Yeah, but shoot, that's another thing. How many times they bring up the goddamn key and the map?
I mean, it's the key to the Dead Man's Chest.
You know what I'm saying? You could do that. You could just there's any other way you can do that because that wasn't even that impressive to get the map.
Nah, I'll keep
I'd much
those
rather
scenes.
see him get the map. How the fuck he get the
I
map?
got y'all.
I keep those scenes. Him popping out of the
Him popping off the coffin, cool.
coffin
But
like
shit,
that,
you might as
bro.
well show me how he got. You might as well show me how he got the map too.
Nah,
But
that's just right.
To continue on, I think the CGI in that movie still holds up to this day, bro. Davy
Yeah,
Jones,
the practical effects and the
Davy
CGI.
Jones is fucking tough. He's the best one. He looks the best out of all his lackeys. But like even his lackeys
Top
look kind
tier
of nice. You know what I'm
Disney
saying?
villain.
The right hand man, the hammerhead Sark, that's my nigga for real, bro.
That
But
was
Davy Jones
practical as
himself,
well.
come on, bro. Fucking dumb
Da-
tough.
Because it
Davy
wasn't just
Jones
CGI.
is
That
top
was
tier
practical.
Disney villain.
Man, that and then the Bill Nye who played him, man, in his fucking Duffy. I think it still has some fun parts to it, so I did enjoy it. But it's like, sheesh, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's some parts where it dragged and it felt compared to the first movie, it felt like a bit. If the first movie felt like a fun time the whole way, like I don't even know if the first movie is 2 hours too, but it
I
don't
feel
feel
like the
like it.
first one drags though.
I don't feel like the first one drags at all. I feel like it keeps up speed the whole time. Like I'm like, all right, I'm getting down with this. I get, I get jiggy to this. You know what I'm saying? And then I get to this one. It's like I feel there's some parts where I liked it, and there's some parts where it's like, man, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? But I still overall enjoyed it. I think I kind of like the climax part of it. I don't know if I like it more because I feel like the climax to Dead Man's Chest was really fired, but like it was still very enjoyable. Now, at World's End, my nigga.
Wait. Before you get in there, I gotta
Okay,
ask you about the scene.
which one?
This one's my probably my favorite scene. It's between the island scene and Jack running and having a bunch of fruit fall on the fucking
Oh, that shit was hilarious. Oh yeah, see, look, that's what I'm saying. That it still had a lot of fun stuff like that wheel fight scene. Oh man, amazing. That's top tier.
amazing.
That's top tier. That whole everything about that was clean. You know what I'm saying? Everything about that was
That
spectacular.
scene is why I say it's arguably the best one in the series, but also the scene where Will and his dad, Bootstrap and Davy Jones are playing basically roulette, basically. And
Uh,
I
I
still
think
don't
that's it.
understand that game to this day.
You don't want to get caught bluffing, basically. Like you, oh, what's the? Because I'm not a gambler, but it's another game that's pretty similar to it.
I can't tell.
It's
Basically
kind of
like
like poker a
bull.
little bit,
No, it's
not.
like a simple game is like bullshit.
Yeah, a
That's what
little
it
bit.
is. It's
Okay.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you
Yeah.
you need a certain amount, but like you can't let nobody know you don't have it, or like because you know the deck of cards, you're basically shuffling some cards every time somebody leaves. So there's something that you don't have. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's been a minute since I played some bullshit. I need to run that back. But anyway, I think that's a cool scene. But it's like, damn, I feel like Bootstrap really fucked himself over for nothing.
Well, Bootstrap was already like losing his mind, and on top of
He
that,
wasn't.
he didn't
He
want
was.
his.
Part of the ship,
He wasn't.
part
No,
of the
he wasn't.
crew.
No. That's later. That's later. He wasn't losing his mind yet.
No, once you're no, I'm saying not the war ends part of it. I'm talking about like when you're on a ship, basically enslaved for eternity. You kind of like lose it a little bit.
No. Remember, he wasn't at eternity yet.
No, what I'm saying, what the curse is, you're stuck to that ship. You can't leave. Like you're
Yeah,
bound.
but it's not eternity.
Like,
You have a certain amount of years that you're gonna have servitude. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't eternity till he took
well,
on Will's bet, and then it became eternity. And because of what he did, you see later on, it got more drastic. The effects became more drastic because he wasn't more willing. It was a
no, I'm not talking about the bond of the ship. It's like you're talking about the what he lost in the bed and he became old buddy because it was another guy that was in that role before him. But
yeah, but that
I'm
didn't get
talking
worse.
about the overall curse of the ship itself. It's just like the Black Pearl. Like you kind of in the first one, how they were bound to that ship too. They couldn't do nothing about that. But I mean, when you've been on that ship for that long, you haven't seen your kid or anything like that. Did you see him out of nowhere? You want him to be away from that ship as possible. And he was trying to help him out, to get the fucking key itself. But man, that shit, bruh, is definitely top five Disney movie for me.
Oh,
I
top five,
don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of Disney movies that we can
Live
bring
action,
up.
I should say, rather.
Shoot, we can. I've been excluding some of the top tier Disney Channel movies, so I'm not even trying to get to that, man. That's gonna be.
No, those don't count. I'm not talking about the Disney
Disney.
channels. I'm talking about
No,
Please.
hey,
God.
no. There's some original movies that are tough. Don't even do this. Don't. Even
no.
do this.
I know that some of
I
them
t-
are tough. Like, no, I'm
Yeah.
not counting that. That's
But I don't know. But
so,
anyway, I feel like the fun parts, like in the top tier parts, are very great. So that's why I'm conflicted about how much I like it more than the first movie. But I feel like there's some parts where it's like, man,
I understand
why?
it though because people love the first one. So
Yeah.
I think it's a very solid watch.
It's a classic.
The world's
now,
in.
now let me get to A World's End.
No, that's, a
Bro.
that's my favorite.
Okay, I just want to know what the fuck,
Uh-oh.
because it's a very weird movie.
Calypso?
In the
Is that what
franchise.
you're saying? What the fuck for?
Not even that. Let's start with the intro, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just want to know why
No.
the drastic tone shift in the whole movie. Like, what happened? Like, it's
That nigga trying to take over the world.
it's a very good scene, right? Very good scene. But like, it's a tone shift from like the previous movies. Like, these have been very happy-go-lucky, adventurous,
It
and
was
then
very
it just
colorful
get
too.
There ain't no
Very-
happy.
The second movie
No,
was
no.
very
Sparrow
colorful.
dead?
Very
The
colorful.
third movie
is.
went more grayscale.
gray. It's dark. It's
Mhm.
grimy. It's like
Yeah.
everybody trying to be serious. It's like that's not the franchise we've been having. Even if it's a serious thing going on, there's always I feel like
You think
almost-
everybody gonna be happy and Jack Sparrow's dead?
it's not about being happy. It's not about being happy, but like it lost a lot of the touch that like made the other movies very enjoyable. I feel like the opening scene is fucking crazy, bro. Like
Amazing.
the way they just like, yeah, we're just killing everybody that's ever helped the pirate. And then they got the kid out. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
are we being serious? We killing kids? Like that's like even horror movies barely do that, bro. It's not the edgy thing to do, but it's like that's like one of the rules. Low key, you don't be killing kids. And boy, they got that nigga a booster seat. So I'm like, oh shit.
Wait,
Oh,
to stop you right there too, though. You gotta think about when the Black Pearl came out. That was a very, very, very dark movie for a Disney live action movie.
I mean, at the time, but like,
So
when you
it makes
really,
sense to go back.
but I don't know, because even if you want to call that a dark film, and there's some like moments where like, oh my god, it's still very fun. Like in spirit, it's still very fun because you got these like think about the first movie. You still got the goofy nigga with the eyeball popping out every time. You know what I'm saying? He fighting the monkey against the goddamn eyeball, but it's supposed to be serious because they dead and it's supposed to be scary as shit. But at the same time, that shit hilarious. It just looked very cool and menacing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like enjoying a good heel. You know what I'm saying? Like even though you're supposed to hate the nigga, you like it. You know what I'm saying? With this one, it's like, damn, bro, I feel dirty. Like, what happened? Like, everybody is different. Even Elizabeth is different. You know what I'm saying? She used to be the one that'd be like, you know, kind of outsmart folks, and then she got a little bit of sword skill. Next thing you know, she supposed to be Billy Badass. Like that scene, she dropping all the guns. It's like, bro, you ain't never been about the pistol talk, bro. What's going on here? What are we doing?
I
She
forgot
lost
about that
her
scene.
man.
She did not lose her man. She did not lose her
Yeah,
man.
she killed him.
She didn't lose her man. She did not lose her man.
She
That's
kissed
not
that
her
nigga
man.
and said, "Nah, you gotta go."
That was a trick. He said she remember, that's a callback. He said seduce her. He said seduce me. She did that. Then she got him clapped. It was purposeful. Now her dumb ass, that's another thing I didn't like about the movie. You telling me you couldn't tell Will? Hey man, I was pissed off, so I got that nigga clapped, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it. Feel bad about it, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? Now Will, we're thinking like you want nasty ass Jack Sparrow. That nigga stink. He got swaggered in a mug, but nope, man. Ugh. I ain't gonna lie, man. Jack Sparrow ain't never took a bath in about what 20 years. Like, no, man, nobody trying to get with Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, he
But
had the
then,
spot.
and then, I think, oh yeah, I like the surprise at the end of at Dead Man's Chest that Barbosa is back. It's like, yo, we saw you get killed. You know what I'm saying?
Become my crew.
And then he comes back. And I feel like he's one of the ones where he's like, he's still him. It's like he left that like the middle movie didn't really happen for him, and he came back and he's like, yeah, I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? He still got that braggadocio still, and then his interaction with Jack hilarious. Like that compass scene, and Jack Sparrow feels small. But the Calypso stuff, you know, it makes sense. But like I feel like kind of some of it is poorly executed in my opinion. I feel like the way she was talking in Dead Man's Chest really shows you that, you know, she was the one letting Davy Jones get his shit wet, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that?
She was getting the tentacle. But then that scene where she in the cell and they had that conversation, I was like, oh yeah, no, this is tough right here. This is tough right here. You know what I'm saying? They really do love each other, man. But what else did I like? Hold on. I'm skipping some scenes. What else did I like? Honestly, I feel like the locker was kind of weak. I feel like it should have been way.
You want it darker?
Yeah, it should have been really something going on. You telling me his only prison is in his mind, where he's stuck on some stand on his boat, and it's just him serving himself, but it's not really him serving himself. He's just yelling off the top of his head to himself.
Johnny Depp kind of killed it though, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He did, but it's like, you know, like you think about something like deep, dark, treacherous. You know what I'm saying? Davy Jones' locker.
Like really a God of War 3, or no, I mean God of War 1 or God of War 2.
You know what I'm saying? Like something, you know, where you really feel like this nigga in hell or something, or purgatory. He really in the waiting room of his mind. That's it.
Pretty much.
So that's why it was kind of, you know what I'm saying? But them getting there, no, them getting out of
getting out of there, the boat.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. I enjoyed that.
Oh, what did you think about like Singapore in itself, like the visuals?
Uh, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. I like the fight scene. I like that fight scene. But it was a fun fight scene, but it wasn't like a pirates fun fight scene. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it lacked some of the antics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not expecting every fight scene like the wheel, but like even Will Turner and Jack Sparrow's first fight in the Curse of the Black Pearl was more like interesting than that fight. It felt like it felt like a regular fight scene in a sense. You know what I'm saying? There's some explosions, a little bit of sword play, and then in the middle of the fight you hear some secrecy going on. So it's like, it's all
It's
right.
crazy because now you got me thinking about when I was a kid watching it in theaters. I watched all three of them in theaters. And I remember World Sin like vividly. That shit, bro. That theater was packed out.
Yeah, because it was a franchise, so of course it would be. But I'm coming from a perspective from a very fresh mindset, and
Yeah.
you got a mix of nostalgia mixed with refresh, depending on the last time you've seen it. But
Maybe a year ago.
but I think it's all right, And then like I feel like there's parts where it's like you're doing this thing. I think there was a couple. I like the explosion from the cart. That was kind of fun. And then fucking Calypso over there just like popping up like a jack in the box every now and then, like pops back down. But
What
yeah,
about the pirate gods? How did you feel about that scene?
the pirate gods. Oh, you talking about the pirate lords?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. Before we get to that, when the niggas from Singapore betrayed them, or they caught up to them, and then Jack is like, "Did nobody miss me? Like, did nobody miss me? Just want me to come back? Just come back, bruh, bruh." You know what's crazy about that scene? Besides Will, who did it reluctantly in Dead Man's Chest, and Elizabeth, that was like, felt kind of guilty about getting them clapped. Everybody else wholeheartedly wanted to go get that nigga back, like missed him, like, oh my god, yeah, let's go get our dog back, right? They get to that scene, his right hand man looking at him like, eh. Then we got the little dude raise his hand first, the monkey raised his hand. It's like, your right hand man acting like he didn't care. Like, he was the first one to say, let's go get Jack back. Like, go, come on, man. Stop playing with me. And then the scene where the dude from Singapore think Elizabeth is Calypso, it's like, now what in the world made you think that? You telling me you don't know? You supposed to be the pirate lawyer. Of course you're supposed to know who Calypso is. Come on. You tell me nobody got an APB on Calypso? Nobody knows
Not
what
thinking
Calypso
about it. Not everybody knew that she was Calypso. That's crazy.
No, somebody got her new.
So I'm trying to think.
You tell me something this important. You have the goddess of the sea locked in human form. And you tell me no, you ain't never kept tabs on her. It's just one person that knows where she at. It's just jacking them coming through every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And it's been like how many years? Like what, over 300? Something like that, right? Since the first time they locked her up. Which is another thing thinking crazy about how long Davy Jones has been Tentacle Man. But anyway, so now let's get to the Pirate Lord scene. I think each Pirate Lord kind of looks interesting. They have their own little flavor. They had to help out the black community by giving us some niggas up there. You know what I'm saying? Salute. And then they had his brother. That's his brother, right? Brother or dad? Who's that?
No, that was his dad.
That's supposed to be his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he held his mom.
Yeah.
He's like, how's mom?
The shrunken head. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that motherfucker looked like Captain Hook and shit. But I feel like he probably has the best part in that scene besides no, he probably do have the best part in that scene because when two parts, because when he gets up to go about the codex and shit, everybody's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And then when he says to Jack, when he says it's not about if you can live forever, it's about if you can live forever with yourself. I was like, that's tough. Could you be a really treacherous bastard and live with yourself forever?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's tough. But like the whole scene, everybody mad. Elizabeth is a pirate lord now. She a captain. Next thing you know, she Pirate King. And niggas like, yo, what the hell? And then, okay, Saint, I gotta ask you a question, bruh.
Uh-oh.
Do you really believe, like, did that speech she give you, that she gave, did that move you at all? Did that inspire you for real?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. As a kid, maybe, but rewatching as an adult, because I've watched this mug so many times. No.
You see what I'm saying? That shit not tough. That shit fake as hell. First off, everybody been hating on you from the jump. The only people that really fuck with you come off the Black Pearl. Your Asian crew don't fuck with you. Besides the fact that you went down with them, wasn't gonna let them get killed. You know what I'm saying? Other than
And
that,
she
who
didn't
is
get it legitimately either. Like she didn't work to be. She's not even like a pirate in anybody's eyes. So it's like, what the hell, pirate lord? Like no.
Yeah. Also, another see, look,
this
here's another thing. Here's another thing why I have a small issue with the tone shift. Because like there's some parts that we missed out on comedy gold. Like remember when they go to that little peninsula and the three people meet up and then they trade in Jack for Will and all that, right?
Oh yeah.
Remember, Davy Jones is on the far right or left, right? And he's in a goddamn bucket because he can't stand on land, right? We missed out on the funniest gag. Cause how the fuck he get in the bucket? How did the bucket get on land, bro? Like, did they hold him up? Did he like have to hop in the bucket? Like, I feel like, you see what I'm saying? This is some tone that they're missing because they want to be so serious. That was right there would have been comedy. Oh my god! Oh, come on. Do you see the vision? You see what we're missing out on, man? A nugget of gold. We missed out on a nugget of gold. But then, we get to the Calypso freedom scene. And, why the nigga with the lone eyeball, the one that know how to release her? Why he whispering sexually in that black woman's ear? That's why.
Hey, man.
And why was she feeling it? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, roar. Like, yo, what is going on here? Are you being dead serious? Ain't nobody know how to talk sweet. It's just this ugly motherfucker right here, this dirty, grimy, one-eyed bastard. Are you serious? No.
Hey, man, he just knew.
Man, that's ridiculous.
Like, you're not saying it right.
It's the quirky guy.
And how the fuck would you know? You know what I'm saying? His one good eye ain't seen no Cuddy, bro. How he know how to sweet talk? But
I gotta have to get me up.
I think okay. Let's get to the next scene, and then we get towards after they free her and she do the speech. They amped up all the pirates, all the fleet is amped up. You know what I'm saying? And what do we get? What happens?
Fucking one-on-one.
You know what I'm saying? They act like Vince McMahon.
That was
they act like Vince McMahon and Donald Trump. They said they Titans. You know what I'm saying? At WrestleMania, like, bro, it's supposed to be a whole. It's supposed to be a war. It's supposed to be a war. It's a boxing match. Like, at least at bare minimum, at least have the other folks squabbling on the side or something.
Oh my god, we forgot one thing about the last
World War III event with the 3 rings.
You know what I'm saying? But what?
We forgot the biggest thing about the last movie.
What?
The Kraken.
Oh, the Kraken?
I think the Kraken's 10 times better than Calypso's like true form.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think, but I don't know. I feel like they showed off the Kraken a little bit too much. I feel like the scene where it destroys the ship Will's on, it's kind of a pointless scene because think about it. He left the Flying Dutchman.
Oh.
Hold on, my fault. But there we go. So listen, so he left the Flying Dutchman, right? He left the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Got on the spare ship, that spare ship where Elizabeth was already on.
Yeah.
Said shit gets destroyed by the Kraken. Cool scene. And now he's back on the Flying Dutchman. Then the next time we see him, he says it's some goddamn sea turtles. I'd much rather see him travel with some sea turtles to meet up with Jack. You see what I'm saying? That's a scene we missed out on. And then there's a callback to some damn sea turtles with that damn dog at World's End. Like, bro, we're missing out on the good shit. You tell me you can't give me no CGI sea turtles giving him a lift? Like, come on.
Well, what's great about that scene, though, it makes it have a reason, is that Elizabeth doing the fake spirit, the vengeful bride, so to speak. They were saying,
Oh,
this
Tortuga.
curse.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they curse, but
and it leads up to the Kraken coming over there and destroying their whole shebang.
But she ain't even the curse. She wasn't the cursed one. It's that motherfucker Will. So it's like,
yeah, I know, but it just shows that that actually led to
you know what I'm saying. But it don't like the scene moved me, but like we're back to square one in a sense. So like you know what I'm saying. But that's just a tiny gripe I have with that movie. But like the first scene with the Kraken destroys that shit completely. Boom, cool, great. If we just saw that, and then the next time we see it on the full scale attacking the Black Pearl, you see the difference. If we don't get none of the actual power, see it right from that middle scene, and then we see that, it's like, oh shit, they in trouble. Like we thought it was already bad before. Like it just sucked up the ship into the water last time. That one right here is fucking them up, and they are scrapping with this mud, bro.
But I felt it was more of a threat to compared to Calypso, like 10 times more of it. And I like the visuals.
Yeah, as a threat, yeah, but like
that was it, bro. Turned into some crabs. I'm like, what is this?
Called back to her coloring the crab earlier when it was brought back Jack. So
I was like, this is trash. And also, what's funny, she played what's her name in Let There Be Carnage. What's the mutant called, bro?
Oh, she did. I ain't even watched that, John. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was trash, but I watched it just because of the No Way Home Easter egg, and Woody Harrelson is goated. I was like, I gotta watch this one just because of him. Like that was a perfect cast.
Shriek.
Yeah, she played Shriek, and I knew right after Rick. I was like, she looked familiar. Her accent sounded familiar. I'm like, oh shit, that's Calypso, bro.
Even she changed, bro. See, like almost every character changed in the movie now that you're talking about Calypso. Because remember, she had a little fun, dark humor, lusty ass, in Dead Man.
That Caribbean accent, bro.
She flirting and shit. Next thing you know, he's fucking up everything. He's supposed to be the guide of the souls. It's like, damn, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, she was in fucking James Bond. Oh my god, how did I not see this?
But yeah, no. So like, but to get to like the final fight, the fight with Jack on top of the on the mast with Davy Jones, gas. But look, no, hold on. Let me start again. This whole fight scene is what the movie's been missing the whole time. That was the spirit of the first two Pirates of the Caribbean movie at the last bit, because it's fun. There's a whole bunch of goofy fight scene parts, like when Jack is on the rope swinging through the air and the Davy Jones cruise after him, and he just swoops down a little bit, and then they swung and knock each other out. Like, come on, that's what we needed. That's what we needed most of the movie, man. Like, come on. Then they want to get wedded during the whole war, having Roberto do the whole line. Like, come on, are you serious? Like, it's goofy. Did I particularly like that? No, but that's the essence that I've been missing in the film, bro.
And how Jack got over there to the ship too.
Come on now, bro.
And then I like
another. Jack is the only one that's still Jack in the whole movie. Like, he's the only one that's the same, and I really do appreciate that. This is really his franchise, because he's the only one that did not switch up like that. How he got to the Black Pearl when he's on the fleet ship with the dude when he's making the deal with the goddamn cannon. Yeah, that's a man right there. That's one of my favorite scenes. But even towards the end of the climax where Davy Jones stabs Will, and he's like, damn, what? Fuck it. There you go, Will. There you go.
And then I like that they did the bootstrap knife as well. Like that was a really good send off.
Mm-hmm. But overall, did I enjoy it completely? I at least I don't know what was different compared to Dead Man's Chest, but I at least watched it in its like entirety. I didn't pause or nothing. I just went through the whole movie. But it's like, yeah.
I think the movie being like the first half without Jack does kill it a lot. But it makes sense. I mean, it was
Oh yeah, no, I get it. It's the Jack Retriever movie. But shit, man. It's like as soon as he came back, it kind of jump started the essence, you know what I'm saying?
that's why I laugh when Disney even considered doing a Pirates of the Caribbean movie without him. I love Margot Robbie, but no,
Yeah,
just no.
Yeah,
That
keep your don't do nothing stupid. Don't fuck up the money.
Mm-mm.
Don't fuck up the money.